Hey, good morning, Ellie. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2017 Toyota Fortuner sitting here in front of me, the GXL, for only $59.90 on sale at the moment, down to $51.90 with about 92,000 Ks on there. Look, I'll just a good chance for me to take you through the whole car in a bit of detail for you. Any little marks or chips I can find, I'll take you right through them. Same with the service history. This thing's an absolute glamour. So look, we'll bit of an idea who we are. So obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. This is 77 Mulgrave Road. So we've got two pre-owned yards up here. You can see our little two-story showroom over the back there, and we've got another massive pre-owned yard, obviously our service departments and whatnot, at about 251 Mulgrave Road, further out of town. You can see it's an absolute glamour day here at the moment. It's just stinking hot. So look, we're going to get straight into it. You can see the sun on that white at the moment, that pearl white, which just looks unreal. But look, I'm going to be as picky as I can. Anything I can find, I'm going to highlight for you. If you can't quite see anything in the video, please let me know, and I'll get some photos through for you instead. So look, going from the very front here, looks like a tiny little sort of scuff. Just a little hairline one right on the very front there. Nothing too bad though. It's sort of only noticeable once you're on the right sort of angle. Right across that bonnet there, looking very clean as we come down the front. So like I said, I'll do a full 360 of the car for you. Looks like a tiny little sort of stone chip there, but nothing too bad at all. As we come round, so obviously you've got the driver's side front wheel here for you, looking very clean. Obviously the genuine Toyota Fortuner GXL wheels here as well. So heaps of tread left on these guys. You've got those same all-terrains the whole way around. I'm just going to show you up on those wheel arches there too, so you can see yourself. It doesn't look like this thing spent a day on the dirt, which is awesome. Right across that windscreen there too, so obviously no chips or cracks or anything like that as well. Very clean down the inside here, right across those side steps there too. Looks like, I'll get my shadow out of the way, just a tiny little hairline one just there. But again, obviously they are pre-owned cars. They're always going to have a couple of nicks and things like that. So being the GXL, you've got your keyless entry on both the front doors here. So I've got the keys in my pocket. We're going to push that. It's going to lock it. Push it again. It's going to unlock those doors for us. So it makes it real nice and easy. Very clean as we come down here. Again, just to that rear door for you. So I'll give you a shadow out of the way. It's hard with that sun, isn't it? Looking very clean on this one as well. Doesn't look like there's any sort of gravel rash or anything like that. There's a little, no, that's just come off from my finger, even better. So again, like I said, just heaps of tread left on these ones. As we come down to the back, just looks so good. That I'm such a big fan of these pearl whites. I love them. So it looks like just a tiny little sort of hairline one just there, but not too bad at all. So as we come into the rear seats here, across the back there for you. So you've got your little drop down handles on both sides, the aircon vents as well, and of course your controls for those aircons up here. So great little setup for kids and families and that sort of stuff. As we come into the back, so you've got little argument separators in the middle here with your cup holders in the center, so they come out for you, then they tuck away. You've got your 60-40 split with these seats, so that side there is going to fold down. This side here is going to fold down independently as well. You've got child anchor points on this one and that bad boy over there. Your seat belt is just tucked up in that little roof there for this middle seat, and the child anchor point is tucked up in the roof there as well for this middle one as well. So they keep them nice and hidden away up there just in case you do need them, but absolutely plenty of space in here for 3 car seats if you need them as well. I've currently got one of the seats tucked up to show you that one there, and one opened up as well. But really easy. They literally just fold down and strap straight to the roof there. It's a really handy setup. A little bit of storage back here. Of course, you've got your accessory plugs for the kids there too as well. The little lever here is what's going to fold that seat down, so that goes right up forward, lifts up. I've just got the driver's seat back a bit, but if you push that forward, they're going to go right up for you and give you a great amount of access into the back seats here. Otherwise, they just click straight back into place, just like that. Genuine floor mats the whole way around as well, so very tidy under there. Even right through the actual door cards itself here, looking very clean. Obviously, you've got the child locks on the ends. Tiny little maybe a little chip there where they've caught something, but other than that, very tidy. As we come into the back, so you got little parking sensors across the rear here too. I'll show you how they work once you're inside. Genuine Toyota tow bar. Just missing the tongue. They actually the previous owners obviously kept it on this one, so just to let you know it is missing that. You got a little 7-pin flat plug there for you too. So ready to go for towing. Pretty clean across the outside here too. You got your little reverse camera there. Little button up under next to the release is the keyless entry for the boot as well. So it works exactly the same as those front doors that I was showing you. So like I said, these seats here, you simply push that one down, drop that down with the that there. So one little strap, and the whole thing goes up, and that just hooks straight into place right there. So literally one-handed, and that's how easy they go up and down. So absolutely awesome setup. You got the drop-down handles here for the kids as well. Like I said, you got those little keyless, the child anchor points in the back there too, on either side of those, and those seats will fold flat as well and kick forward. So once they're up, you get a massive amount of space back here. If goes from a 7-seater to a really massive wagon. So just inside here, you've got your jack and tools and that as well for you, tucked away. Put that back in place for you. Just clicks back in. That's him. Little accessory plug here too, so great for fridges and all that sort of thing. Very tidy across the rear bumper as well. Doesn't look like any sort of marks there that I can see as well. Even right up on there. Just a really well looked after car, hey? Across the back here. And we come round. So fuel over on the passenger side here as well for you. Just into those rear wheels there too. Looks like a tiny sort of scuff just there on the inside of the actual wheel, so only sort of noticeable once you're up close again. Going through this side here, so being the GXL, you also got the chrome handles on all 4 doors, the powder coated color coded mirrors in these guys as well, matching the pearl white. So electric windows the whole way around there too. Normally you get a lot of wear and tear through here, but it's just been so freaking well looked after, this thing. Hey, dead set. Same thing, like I said, just really clean on this side. Looks like a tiny sort of mark there, but otherwise just super clean. Such a nice car to drive as well, dead set. So down the rest of it. So again, like I said, you got the keyless entry on both sides here. Let's bring you inside. Just a super hot day here today. So obviously your electric windows there too. Tiny sort of little bit of wear just on the inside there from like fingernails, that sort of thing, catching it. You got obviously your little build plates there for you too. Looks like a tiny little scuff there. It's just obviously like the front 2 seats are the highest traffic areas from people catching their boots and things like that. So genuine Fortuna mats the whole way around, which is awesome. It's exactly what you want to see. Very clean on these ones. Inside there too, looking good. Even right across that dash for you. You got a little hidden compartment just there for you too. Down the bottom we got all your books and everything like that in the glove box there. Close that console up for you. So I just can't show you the first page because it was a private owner and it's got their contact details, but I can tell you it was a private owner down actually your way, funnily enough. One owner, full Toyota service history the whole way through, which I'm going to go through with you. Warranty date started on the 14th of November 2017, so this one will have expired on the factory warranty, but don't stress, we're a Toyota dealership, so we can actually give you another 3 years on that as well, so happy to talk about that with you too. So we'll just skip to these first services, take you through the whole lot. So first original service, 2018 at 10,300 at Southside Toyota, 20,000 at Southside Toyota. So this thing has literally been done 10,000 Ks, if not less sometimes, which is just absolutely spot on to looking after it. So 30,000 at Southside Toyota, 38 Southside Toyota, 49 Southside Toyota, 60 Southside Toyota, 72 Southside Toyota, 82 Southside Toyota, and then 92 Coral Motors. So that's us here in Cairns. That's our actual department. It's us we've done the service. So if they come in and they're due, we get them done, so that when they're sitting in the yard, they're literally just ready to go for you. So full Toyota books, you're not going to find better than that. And exceptionally clean through the inside here. So I'll just show you through the rest of the outside as we cruise around. Again, very clean as we come down to the bottom here. Can't really see too much on that one either, which is great. Looking very good through there too. So it looks like a little stone chip just there and there too, and a little bit of sort of mark right on the ridge of that one. So if they are a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we can potentially talk to management and see if we can get those fixed up, touched up for you. So like I said, currently on sale, $50,990. I'll just do a quick tour over the roof there too before we jump inside the. We'll get it started up for you. Down to the driver's door. So like I said, keyless entry on both of these sides. Pop this one open for you. Very clean through here. So your controls. I'll go through all this in a second with you. So driver's side again, just the highest traffic area of the car. So a little bit of scuffing just down the bottom here. And again, there's genuine Fortuna mats, but very clean under there. You've got a little height adjustment here, so short people like myself, you can crank that right up, get that seat sitting nice and high, give you a bit of better clearance and vision over the bonnet. So as we jump in, so we're going to get this one started for you. So again, we got two genuine Toyota Fortuna keys, so your central locking's there for you, panic alarm's just there as well on both of those. So push button start over on the dash here, so you can see a little display there. So foot on the brake, push that little button, get some aircon cranking because it is so hot. Alright, so a little welcome menu just under there. So 92,104 kilometers as it sits right now. So very, very well maintained, awesome service history as you saw. Not due again until we got June 2022 at 102,000 K, so just unreal. The steering wheel itself, so your cruise control options just down here for you. They haven't changed too much in these guys, they keep it pretty simple. Turn it on with that one, set and reset with that one. The actual menu controls down the bottom there are all through here, so you can jump between your different navigations, your average fuels, all that sort of stuff, all from these little displays here. So you got little paddle shifts tucked up behind you there, so your plus and your minus over this side, so changing gears from those on your like a sport shift kind of thing. So great for overtaking, great for four-wheel driving, all that sort of stuff where you want to take control of the gears yourself. Over on the right hand side here, so your headlights are automatic. Being the GXL, you've got the automatic setting on these guys. I'll just get a bit closer so you can see that. Parkers, headlights, high beam blinkers, they're all accessible from there. But if you leave that on automatic, they're going to turn on and off as they need to from daytime, nighttime, rain, hail, shine, whatever. They're just going to do their thing and turn on and off as they need to. So you can still turn your high beams on and off from there. And same with your blinkers and that as well. It is just your headlights for that auto setting. Your wipers are obviously all over the left hand side here, they're pretty standard. The radio controls are all up on the left hand side, so you can go between the AM, FM, Bluetooth, USB, AUX, the whole works from up here. And of course, you answer and hang up your phone calls up on the left hand side there too. As we come around on the driver's side here, so all four of your windows, of course, are electronic. So you push those once, they're going to go all the way down, just like that. And of course, to go back up, so real nice and easy, you can do that on all four windows. Central locking is just here for you, so you can obviously lock and unlock the car. Window locks for anyone mucking around the back, stops them playing around with the windows and gives the driver complete control, obviously, up here. Your little mirrors are power fold as well, so you can tuck that little button there, going to tuck in, just like that on the outside. The same again, they're going to go back out. So good for four-wheel driving, good for parking really close to things where you want to get out and close the door and tuck it, get a little bit more, you know, if you're really close to a wall or anything like that, just gives you a bit more access getting out of the car. But it's also a little safe one for the mirrors, so it stops anyone walking past and damaging them. If they are tucked in, they're a little bit less likely to get damaged. The little mirrors here, so again, so the left side of the car, try and get that so you can see it. So left side of the car, right side of the car, and just adjust that toggle as you need to. Like I said, the ignition start is just there. You've got to have the foot on the brake for that one. Those little parking sensors I showed you at the back, so you can control those from here. That little button there is actually going to turn them on and off if they are annoying you. And you've got a little adjustment here as well, a little scroll button. Here's up to setting 5. That's actually going to pivot the headlights, the angle of them, so it's going to let you see a little bit further down the road or a little bit closer depending on how you like it. Like I said, fuel is over in the on the passenger side at the rear there, and the bonnet release is just there too. So I'm going to pop that because I want to show you under there in a second as well. All touchscreen as we go around here, so your hazard lights are up the top. Obviously your aircon controls are all here for you. Everything's all touchscreen, so hit that main audio button, it's going to bring you back to this little menu. AM, FM, Bluetooth, it's probably the most sort of common ones that you use. And then your little apps button here, it's going to bring you back to your main menu there. Same again with your home. So this little favorites menu here, you've got 3 favorites set up, so your phone, whatever radio you're listening to, and of course your sat nav there as well, so you can click into any of those, and that's going to, you can actually change those 3 depending on what you like being there. And that little apps menu, like I said, it's going to bring you this little sub one. So again, jump back to that navigation, any of those audio things I just showed you, all your Bluetooth controls, your phone calls, text, all that sort of thing, and of course all your personalization settings there too. So real nice and easy, massive big buttons, and again controllable from up here as well. Fan speeds are all down here, so the temperature, fan speed, where you want it coming out, accessory plugs, USBs, AUXs, downhill controls, so again, really steep hills, really handy one, that one. Obviously being with the 4-wheel drive, we're currently in 2-wheel drive at the moment, rear-wheel drive. So if we put the gear in neutral, and we flick this across to high 4, you can see that flashing a few times at the top there. This little 4-wheel drive symbol now connects, means we're now in 4 high. So great for off-road, loose road, gravels where you want to sit on like 80 k's, 100 k an hour, still do the normal gear driving. And then we've got your low 4 here too. So again, you're going to push that in and go across to it. You can see a few lights flashing on the dash. Now it says 4 low, traction control turns off. So that's your hectic forward driving. So creek crossings, sand, beach, hill climbs, anything like that where you want really super high revs, but you're not going to go real fast as well. She's going to have that super high torque and the really hectic sort of forward driving. All electronic. You don't have to jump out and lock in hubs or anything like that. But again, to go back through them, so you just want to be patient, do one at a time, let it do its thing, let them disengage, and again, go back down to high 2 there. So once all those lights are off and stop flashing, that's it. If you ever see the lights continue to flash, just chuck it in neutral, in drive or reverse, move in a straight line for a couple of meters slowly, and it'll just let all the mechanical side catch up with the electrical. So otherwise, really, really nice and easy. Just a pretty robust system they are. So your reverse camera is just there. So the rear bumper that I was showing you at the back of the car, that little red line is about a foot away from the back. So the closer you get to an item, those little sensors in the back are going to beep faster and faster and faster. Once they hit this little red line, there'll be a flat tone. So it's just a good little handy distance to be able to open the boot still, walk between, all that sort of stuff. Once the actual tow bar in there is back in there, yeah, very, very handy for backing up to trailers. Makes life an absolute piece of cake as well. So I'll chuck that back in park for you. So down the bottom here we've got eco mode, so great for driving around town. Obviously your fuel economy modes. You've got your power mode there as well, so great for overtaking people, coming out on highways, anything like that. She's going to give you a bit more revs, a bit more high strung gears. Traction control, and of course your rear diff locks there too. So up under here, heaps of storage on the inside of that one. Little cup holders just down on the inside of that one there too. Little adjustable cup holders as well, so they tuck into place. And of course you've got a little bit of storage just down under there as well. So really handy, beautiful looking car, to be totally honest with you. As we come up here as well, so obviously you've got the mirrors on the inside there, drop down handles, solid ones there, which make it really, really handy to get inside and out. And they're on the driver's side as well. Not a lot of cars have these on the driver's side, so that's why Toyotas are such a good thing. And of course your little sunny holder up the top there too. So look, other than that, extremely well looked after car. I'm just going to quickly jump outside and show you under the bonnet there too. So that little beeping just let me know that I've left the car running, but I've got the keys in my hand. So it's just a little reminder that you haven't turned off the car yet. I'll just show you from there. So full Toyota service history. You got a little bit of storage. Room over there for a second battery if you do want to put it in as well. But you can see yourself just how well that has been looked after. So very, very tidy car. Look, Ellie, thanks again for your inquiry. I hope this helped. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you again.